Good morning everyone and welcome to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel as we are about to jump in our first fight against the forces of Lochlan. He has a slightly better quality army with a lot of replenished troops. We have a slightly more upgraded army but with depleted troops. How is this going to go? We'll have to see. But we will have to use everything that we have in our strength to take him on. His cavalry is rank 3 cavalry. Just look at this, guys. Full mailed armor, Eastman spearmen, fully upgraded. The rest of it, well, they don't seem to have anything else of good quality except for his spears. Now that can be problematic, of course. Let's bring some of the spears on this side, we'll bring some of the spears on this side. We're going to try to engage his cavalry as soon as we can. We're going to leave swords with axes in the front line here. I'm gonna bring berserkers and long axemen and Jarl Huskarls second. Okay, and then we'll have our very own cavalry just working the flanks as soon as possible. I know we have the possibility for waiting, but we don't want to wait. One of the problems here is his Eastman raiders. So let's go after his cavalry there. Gonna do pretty much the same over here. Actually, we should be a bit more patient with our cavalry. It's not rank 3. They won't have the same amount of success there. He will be able to start firing upon our troops, which are already depleted. Let's not leave them spaces to do that. We're just gonna take our berserkers, take them in the battle, march our general in as well, and with the armored units, we're gonna fight the armored archers. We're gonna fire upon his long axes there.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Good. Time to move our cavalry, because we will need to take care of all of his ranged troops. And he has plenty of them. Someone already abandoned the battle because they got wrecked. Good, let's stay on him. Stay on his cavalry. Make sure they don't escape. Yeah, you keep firing upon those long axes. It seems like it is effective. He's bringing some Norse warriors in. This is probably one of the most difficult battles that we've had in this game. I really want to charge him here. Now that we brought the spears, I feel like it's a good idea to start a quick charge here because these Eastman spears are breaking. We managed to break them. Okay. Now they're wavering. His Eastman spears are wavering. Let's continue here. I want to go after them, make sure that they leave the field. We got charged by Eastman spears because one of our flanks has broken. Let's bring these swords around. Let's use those long axes there. I am going to sacrifice one of those units. One of his forces has escaped, unfortunately.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
Okay. Let's go this way. Let's keep his general busy. The berserkers have gone wild. His cavalry has escaped there. But you know what? As long as we take out his hunters or whatever other ranged troops he has here. That will be fine with us. Let's use one of the scouts to go after his cav. We're breaking here against
The men have been routed. They are
the
leaving the
Norse
fields.
warriors. Come on, General. Engage. Let's see if we can keep these troops going. I believe that we might just not have enough here. Come on, cavalry, do not sit still. I hate it when they do that. Let's bring these horses around. And we're gonna try to do some charging.
They flee before our might.
Let's bring them like so. Attack the Eastman forces there. Charge. Okay. His Eastman hunters are almost out. His javelins are out. Time to turn us around. Because we're not causing enough damage, we're not really breaking their units. Let's take our cavalry and follow these Eastman forces because they are staying quite strong. There we go.
Our men run from the enemy.
Yeah,
This
keep
is
engaging
shameful.
here. Okay, fire upon him. Okay, his Eastman raiders apparently stood
Our
still.
general has fallen.
Our general has fallen, unfortunately. Let's see if we could break these Norse warriors here. This is getting very close. Yeah, we're gonna break these javelineers. We're gonna break these units. I'm gonna use these swords to keep fighting him. Good. So those units broke. These guys might turn around once more, but I think we're okay. Let's reposition here. Good. Come on. We'll take these horsemen. We're gonna go after his Eastman hunters because they're causing us some damage. Well, I think it's about time to fire upon his general. We could reposition these troops. Herdman, warriors, spear guard. Spear guard, okay. So that's probably one of the units that is quite tough. Okay, they're broken. Let's bring our cavalries around. Okay. We're gonna do a charge on his Eastman axis.
They flee before our might.
Okay, okay. We're starting to break some troops. It's not perfect, but it's starting to happen. Our Northumbrian male Thanes seem to be one of the toughest troops we have available here. Let's bring these archers around. Yeah, we're gonna try to fight, basically keep him as busy as we can. Come on. Come on. There we go. We've broken him. And now we can do a charge using our cavalry. Just look at this. Perfect. His spear guard is broken. That was the toughest in this battle of ours. Our swords are breaking here. Now they're broken. We're just gonna work on taking down his general here. If we can take down his general, then these troops will suffer some penalties, although they are disciplined. Let's take a look at these warriors. Interestingly tough troops. With disdain, I am going to retreat you just to put you in a formation to do another charge on them. They are winning in melee, like our forces are winning in melee here. But do we have enough troops to break both his Eastman Herdmen and his Norse warriors? That I do not know. I am going to speed it up here. His general is dead. So with this, I am going to reposition the spears. And we're gonna take our cavalry around. Let's charge as well. Bring this cavalry, leave those units behind while we charge at them. There we go, there we go. We managed to win this. Through the needle hole, is it called? I'm just gonna take some of these Norse warriors out as they are quite tough. And then we leave the battle. Quite an interesting battle, probably one of the most interesting battles we've had lately. We lost a lot of troops. We only have 251 remaining, but he has only 175. We have killed more troops. And we still are left with a bunch of them, which means that we could go after his army there.
Pull back, man.
Yeah. We're losing another general, but that is fine. Their job has been a noble one. What is he doing? He's just running around us. Super annoyed when that happens. What type of general are we going to bring? Someone who has some morale.
We will bring
With you. Bringing you here. With the king.
we'll pledge our service.
I guess I'll take this entire region here.
In Odin's name.
Perfect. So we've occupied the entire region of Gwynedd, almost. We still have a glass craftsman here, but we're gonna take that region over as well. Next, with this guy. I guess we keep going south here. Should be able to take Kent soon as well. Over here, let's attack this 13 stack.
You can rely on us.
Take it out.
We pledge your service.
But we still need to capture his territory.
Get marching, men.
Here.
Bring them.
And I believe what I will do, even though I wasn't necessarily looking for that, is recruit another general and go south. with you, I will take this 15 stack army and we're gonna go towards his army. I don't want him recruiting anything else.
Our foes shall fall. My prowess increases!
Awesome. So he has leveled up. We're gonna give him a priest. His loyalty is not too great
In Odin's name!
because he's freshly recruited. But I believe that at this point
For glory!
we could start thinking about capturing everything that we can from the Irish Isles. Okay. Yeah, so there is one more territory of Castle. Duet has another settlement. I would like to have enough time to take out Castle, but it doesn't seem like that is the case. For this general, let's improve Quartermaster. I need movement more than anything else for you. Linsage now is producing 2200 per turn, which is awesome. I guess I could invest some money in producing even more. And now land a turn. We're going to go... What is this? Making a thing of it. Once you have conquered, you must rule. Your council of advisors, known as your thing, are essential for this. But now you are ruling over a foreign people as they would like us say too. Should you ignore the maulings of English and rule as you have, should you include some of those you have conquered in your future councils, perhaps even admitting foreigners to the thing? Include the locals.
Increases!
We need more cash. We don't need the extra experience at this point. We just need cold hard cash. And yep. Let's keep going forward here.
Ready, Osman!
With our heir.
Strike now!
We're gonna go towards more settlements.
Massacre them!
I mean, it feels really good to be in control once more.
Advance!
Steamrolling territories is fun sometimes, when it works.
Yes! Impossible!
Okay, we're gonna step back here. So we conquered it, we're gonna step back, he's gonna attack, and we're gonna run away. Okay, next. On this side, yeah, we're gonna keep going north, we're gonna keep going south here. Take this territory from Duet. He has recruited a one-stack army here, which also might mean that he will move it towards this region. Okay, with you. Let's continue capturing.
Agreed! Rely on us! We'll see this through.
This settlement is not that well defended. We might be able to push with the army we have available, recruit a few more troops, and be able to do something. Governor, yeah, keep adding points into scribe. We're about to get one extra loyalty and one extra influence for our characters, which all means two things. First of all, extra loyalty. You know what it is. We don't have to talk about that. Yeah, we'll run away over here. seriously, he is able to reach this port. And he's gonna recruit a lot of troops here. Just you watch. 12 stack. If he's not annoying, he's nothing. He was annoying in the beginning. To Wessex and Mercia, right? We were like really happy that they were distracted with dude. But now he's starting to be very annoying to us. And that is not cool, bro. Okay, let's see here. Take this element. Let's besiege Isaac's region here. Knut, what do I want to do with you? Well, he can reach fairly far. Let us retreat for a second. With you, yeah, we're gonna work on taking areas in here. And at this point he has a 12 stack army. We don't really have enough replenishments to do a lot. I could bring our king around. Does he have any more regions here? Yes, he has 2 more. Research available. Probably go with trained cavalry. For this territory, we're gonna stop taxing it just so they don't rebel too soon. Let's go for the gold mine, as we will go for the port as well. Okay. Bring a sword in. As you can see, we don't have a lot of troops to recruit. So creating another army here is not viable. Okay, end the turn. Dude, it is really annoying. Lower influence, merry character, +2 loyalty, +2 factional legions. Hey, you can take whatever wife you want. That's the stats that it gives you. I believe at this point getting like reduce the upkeep for our troops is good. I can take the king to sea. And let us do that. I'm going to bring him south, and we're gonna follow do it. Okay, we're going to auto-resolve this battle.
Success is rewarded.
Knut. One of their armies has disappeared. Probably there's somewhere here in this fog of war or something. Oh no, he's up here. Which also means he's going to be super annoying. Let's see, so I am going to take this port, which will allow me to use the 20 stack army to start going south. Or just trespass? Yeah, trespassing seems fine. Oswald. Well, I can level up the horses. We have the Armed Horseman now. You are loyal. Let me give you some points in command.
You can rely on us.
North Mercia is at risk of rebellion. Let's stop taxing them for a second. And we'll end the turn once more. Stack. This 4 stack is coming up. I guess I'll recruit a brand new set of troops. Lochlan is bringing 2 armies. His movement. Let's take a look here. With you, we'll keep going south.
Agreed. At once.
With this 19 stack, we're gonna go towards his 1 stack army here. And then we'll have to return probably,
Move up.
because he's bringing another 7 stack army. With you, we're going to take this monastery. I level up on a very idle king or general. Yeah, let's keep going south here.
Enemy blood will flow.
While also taking this army, I want to go by sea and we're gonna take on Kassel.
The fleet stands ready.
With you, yeah, it's time to get our king to go after Duet and close this story. I don't think he will go any further than that as the AI.
For the All Father.
With you, let's give, not villager, let's give him quartermaster for the extra movement. Because we'll take this.
We'll see this through.
At this point he's bringing in another 17 stack. The problem is up here. He's bringing a 20 stack. These villages are undefended. Don't really have a response for him in the north. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what he was hoping here, but I am glad that he's suiciding. What you think is going to happen and what's actually happening. Okay, Duet is retreating.
Enemy blood.
We can get to him. Let me get to him.
Smash them.
We'll just auto-resolve this. And what I am hoping right now is that I'll bring that 1 stack general that we have in the water that we were taking to Kassel.
We will.
And we'll be taking the port, which means that you will have only that region.
Gunships high. Hit hard.
Yeah, here it is.
Ready. Ready
So
for combat.
we're gonna go with our king, take that region, and then we're occupying everything here. Let's see. Good, make some siege weapons.
Bring
Continue. Level up for this general, we're gonna make him more loyal. Okay, one down, one more region to go.
enemy blood will flow.
He's bringing an 18 stack general upwards, but at the moment he doesn't have anything at hand.
You can rely on us. Attack!
Powys is at risk of rebellion, we're gonna stop taxing. We're getting a lot of penalties from the copper mine. I guess I could get this research, but we'll do it the next turn, because right now it doesn't remove any turn from it. With all of you, we can upgrade weapons and armors to level 3, and we'll do that.
Our service.
Beautiful stuff.
At once. We will.
With you, I guess I am just gonna keep going south here. Even though the center is open.
We pledge your service.
I can move forward, like we have enough troops here
Get marching men.
to get into this element. He can attack me if he wants. I am fine with that. We could recruit probably one more axe, yes. So this is the battle for the end game, I would say. I would call it. Nothing more, nothing else. We're just fighting to close it. Okay, run away if you can. Maybe he can't catch you, and he couldn't. Lowland is besieging one of the settlements. He's taking his 20 stack army towards the south. Kent is... Instead of taking one of the undefended ports, the defended ports, he's taking the undefended port, which is smart. If I didn't want to close this campaign, I would say that this is pretty interesting as an idea of how the campaign is going.
Smash them.
But because I do want to close the campaign, it's starting to be a bit
Without delay.
weird. Okay. They're not giving us a whole lot of good chances, mostly because he has like this long bowmen, which are great. His Welsh swordsmen are good too, and the Cantref spears are even better. So we'll have to play
Our foes
over
shall
here
fall.
a bit longer. Let's upgrade our weapons and armors.
Thunder and glory. Smash them. Bring death.
With you,
Enemy blood.
I am going to bring you up here before he starts causing some bigger troubles.
Not an option. Our foes will fall. Yes.
Let's just sack the region so we have the chance to retreat.
We'll see this through.
With this guy, we're gonna take to the sea. Bring him over here. It's very curious that Castle still is around. Okay. We have healthcare now, the extra replenishment. We're going towards the next research for the extra movement, and I am going to get the 75% research speed. Or the extra 75% research speed. Time to run away. And we're losing another general in these fights. Okay. Lochlan brought his king and is besieging the castle. There's not much that we can do. Sure, we can deplete plenty of his troops, but we won't be able to stop him. If he brought his king, then that is a tough fight to just win. What are we going to do next? We'll take Guthrum, let's see. Going south would not help us too much.
The fleet stands ready.
We're gonna go here towards Castle.
Rowers, forward.
Castle is actually expanding, weirdly enough. Super weirdly enough. With an extra set of... Oh no, it's not the extra set of siege weapons, it's actually the fact that we had... a supporting army, right? Yes, Connacht had one of his armies here. So right now we qualify for 13 out of 14 battles. We're taking over Castle soon. I'm just gonna bring our king north, try to fight maybe one more battle. With you, yeah, let's go by sea. We're gonna try to take him over. It's either Kent or Castle. One of these factions will be...
Yes, indeed.
the faction that will provide us with a winning. With you... Let me take the port from you.
Rely on us.
I am fine with that. And we're gonna go take your port south as well. Take a temple or an abbey, whatever is here. And I feel like that's pretty much it. And the turn. He has attacked our king. Oh, it's his king. So we're doing one more battle. I still ain't sure why they're giving them such good chances. He has researched a few more technology. It seems like his long axes are better. He has this type of long shields. But I see nothing of good quality. Look at that. But it's still a weird place to have a battle. We'll have horses up here. I'll put spears down here.
Swordsman. State your orders. Where's the fight? Glory awaits. Glory and plunder. Yes.
Let's bring our troops up
enemy
here.
approaches.
I'm just gonna walk them because of the hill. Don't want our troops to get too tired. Reposition the horsemen. get them into the woods. And now they are hidden, which means that he'll be exposed pretty soon. I see that their troops are starting to get tired as well.
Spearmen! Attack!
Let's attack.
Crush them!
Of course, he has the downhill,
Up the basement!
gives them an advantage there.
Swordsman! Ready! Crush them! Attack! Wake on the base! Fear!
Let's fire upon his general.
Hasten yourselves!
Our general is under attack.
I could do quite a few things. Let's do Surge first of all for the extra charge. And I will do Metal next for the extra buff. Where are his long axes? No, but I am going to use this opportunity to bring our cavalry downhill. One charge there, we'll do another here, do more here. So our spearmen are getting a bit wrecked because he has a few swords. Cool. Let's see if we can break these units here.
See, they flee before our might.
Good. Well, time to turn around. Let's charge. Good. Focus on the male things. Archers, let's start firing upon some spears. Let's take our cavalry out. Royal Huscarls. There we go. Those are the long axes that I was looking for. We'll slightly speed it up. And on this side, let's get these people into the fight. I'm going to charge. Let's charge here. He's brought some Royal Huscarls into the back of some Danelaw spearmen, which is very smart of him. Do a few more charges. Yeah. The spears are getting fairly wrecked. So we'll need to focus some charges over there and support the flank. That was a bit of a bad flank, mostly because we had all of our spears and they've brought in everything that could be anti-spear. Swords, axes, Royal Huscarl, so his long axes as well. And there we go. And the battle. I think one of the biggest achievements of this game is still having a vassal at the end of it. I would generally lose them very early on into the game. Let's declare war here.
We will be
Glory.
We'll occupy the region, we'll recruit a bunch of troops just so he cannot take us on. There we go. We've tanked our economy. And I almost feel like at this point, yeah, we should probably besiege his region. It's gonna take us 3 turns by that, but we can go by sea and it would only take us 2 turns. I could even get one more general. Well, we don't have the money for it, but I could take one general just to have him here if they don't take the settlement.
You can rely on us. Bring death. Hurry along.
So I made a small cut here because it took a while just to clean up. Castle was taken over by Connacht, so we had to move around a few turns just to take care of Kent. And we are now 1 turn away from doing that, so without further ado, let's take care of it, let's close this campaign.
You can rely on us. Launching formation. Off on that offspring.
And with this,
As
a true monarch leads from the front, with the people's best interests at heart. By your hand and sword, the kingdom has been united, joined at last in common cause. A kingdom that will last for centuries to come. Your deeds have seen this come to pass. All hail the king.
well, there we go. We are now called the North Sea Empire. Of course, we're gonna get invaded and things like that. You know the story by this point. We've had a few campaigns where we spent our time fighting invaders as well. This was an interesting start of the campaign. It was an interesting game to play, the politics game. However, as time went along, it got a bit weird, a bit more boring. But what can you do? Sometimes that's what that's how the game turns. We've had these huge wars. As I said, some good things, some not so great things. It's generally one of the problems with the Total War games in the end, that they become this game where you are steamrolling the enemy and there's not a whole lot that they can do about it. Some mods fix them, however in the Thrones of Britannia there aren't really, at least I haven't found a really good mod that fixes the end game. With this in mind, I'm gonna take a break with the Thrones of Britannia. I'm not sure when I'll bring the next one and what it will be about. I have some ideas. We have 2 more campaigns. The last one we said we're gonna play on Legendary. The second to last, maybe we're going to do one of those Total War type of series. Basically, we declare war on every faction at the beginning of the game and then we try to make it through. That can be interesting on one side, but it can mean also a whole lot of battles very early on, like episodes filled with battles, which, I don't know. You let me know what other ideas you might have. With this, I hope you have enjoyed it. I thank you very much for hanging around, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.